Hi, Lori Cheek here, Fall Creek Valley Middle School, EIS. Just tried to make a little mock of what the children will see once we have our initiative of a digital assignment notebook via a student's calendar on my big campus. I logged in as Larry Campus, you can see here, and I've put him in three different groups that I had, trying to simulate that I was three different of his teachers, a math teacher, a science teacher, and a language arts teacher that had posted lesson plans and resources on their calendar. And what happens is when you do that as a teacher, anyone who's in your class, that goes on their personal calendar. So Larry here, if he will log in and go to his calendar, and the date that I used was a little bit further out. Right here, I posted everything on October 8th, like I said, pretending I was three different teachers. Essentially, then the student will go to their calendar, go to the date they need, and all their teachers' assignments will show up. And here's what I mean. This one says science, language arts, math. So if a student clicks on science for the day, it says science up here, the description. Today we learn how to make a scientific data sheet in Excel. We use the mock experiment, which battery is the best, for our information entered in the spreadsheet. Okay, so all attachments are here that they use. So here's the video they used on how to make a scientific data. Okay, so they'd be able to play that. And then they'd also be able to open which battery is the best document. Now I just made a fake Word document, but they'd be able to click on it and the document would come up. Then they could go back to their calendar. Go ahead and hit that. Okay, see there's the document. Then they'd be able to go back to their calendar and go to the next subject that posted for the day. So once again, I believe I put that on, yes, October 8th is my mock day. So language arts, what did we do in there today? So they pull it up, they know it's language arts. Description, today we learned about characterization. See attachments below we used as resources in class today. Bell ringer, read mentor text, independent time, practiced. In your writer's notebook, choose one character in the book you are reading and record the author's craft of characterization your writer used to describe that character. And then of course here are the attachments. If they click on this for bell work, their bell work would come up. If they clicked here, they'd get the mentor text. Stella was the name of the book. And that's what we did second. Third, independent time. If they clicked here, they would see the model of the independent time from Stella. So all the resources they would need would be right there. All right. If they go back to their calendar, we'll go back to that date. And they clicked on what they did for math that day. It would say math right here, the description. Today we learned about lateral lines. Below attachments are the resources we use to do the following. Watched a video to model the process. We practiced some equations on the board. We started on our ALEX program. Homework, workbook, page 2 and 3, scanned and attached below. So right here is maybe the math practice that they went to, the ALEX website that they went to. So see, the student can just click here and it's linked right to their homework. So that might have been what they did there. Their practice questions, they'd click on that and be able to get it also. So as you can see, if all teachers put their daily lessons and just store whatever resources they use that day just in calendar, they don't have to worry about any of this other stuff. In fact, we could just take those off in settings. I taught you guys how to do that. And all you have to worry about is the calendar and home. And everything will be stored here for you and for your students. And for you, you just have to click on it one time, upload once, and it goes to all your classes. So you don't have to worry about separating it among groups or anything like that. Okay, I just logged in as myself, so now I'm on Lori Cheek. So as a teacher, in order for those to show up on my students' calendars, all I have to do daily is go down to my own calendar. I can click on the date I want to, so if the 19th is the day I want to create this event, I just can double click on it. I change it from personal to groups. And now all my periods are populated into my Becampus, so I just click here which classes I want to see it. I also want my public calendar to get it, so it's easier for me to send a link instead of uploading everything again. Once again, my title, I just put Language Arts. My description. Today we learned about okay, so just the steps of what you did that day, and then I just have to upload the files I used, whatever I put on the Prometheum that day, whatever mentor text. That's why we're here. We have the eStudent Learning Cadre to help you scan these items if you don't have them. But so say I have a mentor text here. I also see, I got some stuff here, looking for my stuff. Okay, so if I had mentor text Stella, I'm also going to use my model of independent time. And maybe I showed a video, so I already had clicked it to my quick links. A video that I made maybe on how to identify characterization, and I just hit save. That's all I have to do once a day. Everything's there. It's gone to all my students' own personal calendars. Not only that, but now I can send out that link from my public group page instead of re-uploading everything and typing everything out again. Because now everything's here for the kids. It says what they did, all the resources they'll need. Okay. Now all I have to do, if I even want to do, now put that on listserv, I know that I have that public calendar. And mine's Miss Cheeks. So see, now this is even on the public calendar there. So all I'd have to do if I'm going to go on listserv is hit copy and paste it into a listserv, or maybe paste it into an email here. Then all someone's going to do is when they get that, they're going to click on it, and since it's public now, they will be able to see my calendar and get all of my resources. So they would see my calendar like that. They would click here, whatever the date was, and get all the resources I had for that day. And as a teacher, I didn't have to retype all that. All I had to do was copy a link. So I could send that on Remind 101. I could send that on my listserv. So basically, as a teacher, I've only had to do one thing, and then it's there saved for me forever. I don't have to worry about using anything else on my Becampus but that feature.